Like I'm crazy until the sun up. You worried about that, but my shows up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and
11,
10 at the 46-yard line.
Right 80. Dot.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
11. Let's get straight. Dot.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's out to the flat, and it's complete. We'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson down to kick the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Throwing right away is Allen. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
On the ground, this is James Cook. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the outside, it's hooked in by Chase. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
11, Thomas. Shot.
2nd down, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
11 up. Here we go. Shot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is, and now will you look at this? It's a fake. And this will wind up incomplete. Quite a call there. They go for the fake punt, but instead they're going to wind up turning the ball over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Allen. The left side in the hands of Rice. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
A short game, down to the 7.
Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time with Cook. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. As they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really with the... I should probably sound a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill.
12.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
On one, ready?
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'll give on the ground, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
On one, ready?
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 5.
Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the Bills' 3-yard line.
On one, ready?
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
11. Shot.
Brown. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
On one, ready?
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Shot.
Now, Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. This one high, over the middle, but complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of this, and down he goes. That is Trace Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a 1st down.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's to the end zone, just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2. Gun.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hot. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. 2nd down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
56.
Throwing again is Allen. Open man left side. He's got it. And they're going to have a first down. And they're in field goal range as well. Down inside the 20. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
And the Bills first down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On one, ready?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. First and 10, and it's Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's Cook. He'll get this up to the 44. B.J. Hill shuts it down there.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. We'll take this in back at the 16. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
inside the 10. It is caught. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Throwing on second down. It's out. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision brought it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
11.
3-yard pickup.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the defense can't love the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Burrow now. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
11.
So second down, and they'll run it. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there, just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11 empty. 11 gun.
To throw is Burrow. That's complete. Jermaine Burton. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals.
11.
11 at the 12-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have cut the deficit to 5.
Bengals 21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First down. He'll find Shakir open right side.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. A carry for Cook. He'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. 3rd down. It's Allen. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
On point, ready? Let's get set.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Tack to throw, Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st down.
11 Thomas.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now, Burrow. That left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Up the middle they go. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Start.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Let's start.
They'll try to run this one in. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Bills 26.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
319.
Operating out of his gun, here comes Allen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We're back to crown an AFC champion. after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? To the air once more is Allen. This one downfield for Kincaid. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Brown 80! What's that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll take it on in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That one's on Orlando Brown Jr. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Here we go. Stop!
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Michael, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
12. Here we go. Stop!
Now, Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And moves to 3rd down.
Stop!
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
11. Stop!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there with the trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a road win here for the Bills as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.